All right, how is everyone doing? Let's begin this. Let's see if the sound is working. Let's move on here close to the bosses we are going to fight today. Okay, here we are. And Okay, let me get ready here. Let me take my last sip of water. Okay, here we are. Ready? Just let me press a little button over here. Hi there! Here we are, back again with Hollow Knight. We are kind of two Radiant bosses left to beat. Actually, one of them is Ascended and then Radiant. So there are not exactly only two Radiant bosses. And also there's the fact that it didn't unlock Absolute Radiance yet. Okay, apparently there's a breakable wall around here. Anyway, we still have to unlock Absolute Radiance, so yeah, we have only two bosses left to beat before going for the Pantheon of Hallownest. We have Markoth here, which I'm stuck, and we have the Pure Vessel over here. So let's go. Let's begin trying to beat Ascended Pure Vessel, and then we go with a little Markoth and maybe Radiant Pure Vessel. Let's do it. It's time to go. I don't remember the move set, so I guess I'll die in the first few attempts. Okay. Forgot to evade that. And now I hate that attack. Ooh, he has a attack like that, and I almost died. Okay. First attempt. Didn't went great. Let's go again. I'll show my charms after this. Whoa, okay, almost didn't evade that. Okay, terrible. Terrible, alright. Might as well kill myself. Or not. And I died. Okay, I should get quick heal. Let's change my charms a little bit. Let's pick something else. Okay, I'll keep this one. I guess I'll take Mark of Pride away. Let's get quick focus. Let's go with this. Maybe I should... No, let's go with that. I like the fact that this one kind of does some extra damage. Okay. Ooh. Almost died. Okay, nice. Gotta be careful with that. Ooh. Nice. Saving dash. Okay. Whoa. I hate that attack. Always gets me unprepared. Ooh. Almost got hit. Alright, quick heal 2 times. Evade this. Okay. Got hit. Evaded. Alright. Ooh, whoa, okay, very lucky. I shouldn't have tried to heal. Maybe if I got Shape of On. But okay, that wasn't all bad. We managed to stun him like 2 or 3 times. I guess we were close. Ooh, whoa. Bad start. Okay, let's die already. Talk about bad start. If we get those many hits right in the beginning, it's not even worth keep going. And by the way, today is going to be a quick stream. I had some personal stuff to do, so I've begun kind of late. I kind of have a time limit. That wasn't fair. And I got hit. Alright, we aren't dead, but very lucky to not get hit. And once again. Whoa. Whoa. And I shouldn't have done that. Okay, probably not going to beat this time. I will beat it. Hi, darts. Nope, I'm good about investments, especially from internet strangers. Sorry. Doesn't seem like a good idea, you know. I barely know you, you barely know me. So it's not going to... not a great idea, you know. I don't know if you were offering or if you were asking for advice. Both are not good. You know, I'm not looking for something like that. And don't accept financial advices by someone like me. Trust me. Let's go again. Nope, I'm not. If I give you an opinion about that and you screw up your life, that will be on me. That will be my fault. Not looking for that. I'm responsible for only my terrible financial decisions. Not going to do that favor for someone else. Let's heal quickly, and okay, nice. And I got hit. And I died here, alright. A very specific question right there, you know. Anyway, let's go again. go. And whoa, that's nice. Oops, and I got hit. Terrible. All right, we lost too much HP. Let's die. Let's go again. I'm not a good decision maker in many aspects in my life. So let's go again in this fight here. But give me your insights, Dart. What's your opinion about investing in that? And of all the things you could invest your money, why silver? Why not ostrich eggs? You know? Ooh, okay, nice. I guess I should use the Grubberfly Elegy more. You know, to stun the boss and stuff. I died here. Okay, I was supposing he was going to move, and I got... Alright, I won't forfeit. I will try again. And I tried to heal once again, and it didn't go well. Right, I should try healing just once. No, healing twice, only when the boss gets stunned. No jokes, I guess. Yep, gold and silver. Well, there's a reason people invest in those stuff for thousands and hundreds of years, but I have no idea how is the silver market nowadays. You know, what's the state? How is it going compared to gold, to crypto coins and stuff? So I have no idea. I guess, and again, this is not financial advice, this is just a random guy talking crap on the internet. I guess it's not going to be something that will make you rich, you know. But well, if you don't have somewhere better to place your invest your money, maybe a good option, you know. But try to study between that and gold. I know the standard advice is to invest in gold if you're looking for those kind of stuff, kind of investments. There must be a reason for that. And ooh, almost got hit. Yeah, I don't like taking risks as well. Not that I do any kind of great investments, you know. But when I see people, oh, I'm going to invest all my money into crypto or NFT, I'm very skeptical of stuff like that. And it amazes me that people take some really questionable risks. In Brazil over here, we actually have a gambling epidemic. Ooh, I got hit. So, ooh, I died here. So the average... great. I'm not going to say most of the people here in Brazil, but I guess a good portion of Brazil don't know how to invest their money like that. They think that playing is... they think that they can make money out of gambling, that it's a safe game. You know that they are gonna make it big. Yeah, I'm kind of skeptical of crypto. All cryptos, you know. It wouldn't surprise me if in 5-10 years now we all discover that it was always a pyramid scheme, you know. But also maybe it's not. People like bitcoins for a reason, I guess. Don't know. I don't deal with that kind of stuff. Or maybe that's the kind of stuff that someone will say, you know, someone that doesn't want to people look for their crypto wallets, you know? How do you do that? I have a friend, you know, not me, of course, that plays a very popular gambling game here in Brazil. One of those gambling apps. Fortune Tiger, you know, apparently they give you like 5 Brazilian coins, named reais. They give like every day some reais to you, so you can spend there in their games of the app. Seems like a trap to, you know, get people addicted to gambling, to create the habit. My friend, he plays that money. He actually understood a bit of the algorithm. You know, the algo of the app lets you win the first few rounds. So my friend plays a few rounds, and when he begins losing, you know, you have to put like 30 coins each round, something like that. When he begins losing, he stops playing and he gets the money back. The Brazilian coin here is not worth much, and I guess my friend there, he made like some beer money, we could call that. Not like enough money to even pay like your electric bill or water or anything like that. I guess he's playing with the devil, you know. Wouldn't be surprised if he suddenly got addicted, you know. Genius for me, to be honest, is like, don't even touch that move. I know, I say for myself, I really like some kind of games, like RPGs. The last game I was seriously addicted a month ago was Palworld, so I know how I am when I get addicted to some games sometimes. And I know that if I gamble, there's a risk that I will get addicted. I don't even want to touch that, you know. So anything that involves real life money, I don't even take a look, you know. I just straightly pass that. The previous game that I was addicted this year was Mugenics. Ooh boy, I love that game. Metroidvanias and platform games overall. I can play that with more control, you know. I really like, for example, Hollow Knight over here. But it's not like, you know, oh my, how do I say? I can't stop playing, you know. Hollow Knight over here, once I get stuck in a boss, I'm like, yep, it's time to take a little break. It's time to relax a bit. Pretty much like any Souls game and stuff. But anyway, that's my take on all that. And good luck on your investments. I hope you find success in that. And let us know if you end up making a good decision. Not that we are going to follow that, but you know, always good to know. Let's go again. Okay, it wasn't in my bingo today talking about investments and stock market and crypto while playing all night. Streaming is such a magic, isn't it? I love the magic here. Pretty much like last Friday when I was fighting Nightmare King Grim, and I ended up winning that fight when I was talking about the most random stuff in chat, with chat. Okay, let's... Oh yeah, I never had the urge to develop a game, you know, but I really admire the people that do. I have like zero urge to develop a game on my own, but well, I guess I'm happy with just playing the games that other people develop and play, you know. But how far did you made in your development? Let's see if I will find success here. Ooh, I should have ogled, but I failed. Ooh, I hate that attack. And I died again. Alright. I need to get in the rhythm. I need to focus. Let's see what now. But if you want to know a good investment, you should buy my crypto coin that I'm about to launch. English coins. No, please don't. I'll never do that. I don't want to be that kind of content creator, influencer and stuff. Ooh, failed. Okay, failed again, and I died here. Alright. I need to use the shockwaves here more. Not using them enough. Maybe I should attack the boss like crazy. I'm too focused on trying to hit him with the regular nail attacks. And ooh, failed already. Nice. Weren't you the guy that was synthesizing some stuffs last Friday? Not sure if I memorized your nickname. I know there was someone doing that last Friday. Whoa, okay. Oh yeah, I remember you. How are you doing? And how are the chemical stuff doing? Found more success in that? How? Okay, we are about to recover full HP. Nice. There we go. Okay, this is going nice. There we go. Ooh! Can't believe this. But alright, we are surviving a lot. And... Whoa, forgot to jump. Ooh. Almost. You surely are into some very complex stuff, it seems. I actually, when we had that programming boom in 2022, I tried to learn a bit of C# as well. I guess I did 2 courses at Udemy. I did the first course. It was like I don't know how you say it in English. It was a introduction to programming language, something like that. At least Portuguese Brazilian, it was roughly translated something like that. And I did a bit of C#, but I went to work with other stuff. Not going to give all the details on my full professional life, but I don't work with programming. It was I saw everyone going for that, learning that, so I studied C# a little bit as well. I'm glad I did. I like knowing some basics about that, but I didn't went far. It seems like, and nowadays apparently it's an area overstaffed with professionals, at least here in Brazil. So seems like it was a good idea that I didn't change areas for that. But chemistry, not my area. Not one of the classes that I was good at during high school. Nope. I don't know. Yeah. Logic gate. I don't know if there were some logic theories, in the introduction course, but I'm not sure if what I learned was logic gates. The unfortunate part is I did the course in Brazilian Portuguese, so I don't know, with the how to translate those concepts to English. But I learned some logic stuff, but it was mostly like, I guess, logic thinking, logic problems, very, very introductional C# stuff. But I didn't went far. I guess you probably learned way more than me. If you began programming your game, you probably went way more than me. It was a weird year in 2022 for me. I was into reading lots of books and learning some very random stuff. That's when I began doing also a Udemy course for speaking English. So there's that. I was really into Udemy courses back then. This stuff you can learn for the price of a pizza, Whoa, alright. Okay, we are making progress here. Whoa. Ooh, got hit. Ooh. Really hate when he does that. Ooh, we can heal. It surely is fun learning. Not like high school when you have to learn the stuff that they impose to you. It's fun learning stuff that you actually want to learn, right? Ooh, we can heal twice here. And, ooh, very lucky. Ooh, got hit. 1 HP, not good. Seriously, how much HP? Okay, he died. There we go. Okay, we made it the Ascended version. Now we go for Radiant. I guess we're going to make it kind of quick. Let's go with that. Now we are going to use more charms and stuff. Let's see. Let's go with... which ones we should use? Let's go with this. Yes, I'll go with this, and we have quick slash over here. Let's go with Defender Crest. Let's go with, I don't know, Sprint Master. Really was looking for a Defender's Crest. I actually hated studying back in high school, but nothing like studying the stuff you want in your own. The stuff that you know that you may use directly or indirectly in your life, right? Okay. Here goes first Radiant attempt. Almost died there to that annoying attack. Let's use... Okay, I died. Not good. Really wish I could do one of these Radiant bosses on my first attempt. Aside from that purple laser shooting beetle, I didn't do that with anyone else. Let's go again. Really big introduction with this boss here. Wish I could skip this introduction. Okay. Ooh, whoa, almost died here. Dashing there. There we go. You aren't going to make me fall for that. And I died here. Ooh, Jesus. I thought it was GG. What heck was that silly jump? I hate that attack. There we go, Pogo. Not using the shockwaves enough. Ooh, I hate that attack. And I died here. Again, I evaded that. Almost, Jesus. So many close calls. And I died to this. Nope, there aren't GTA 6 leaks. Especially the very family-friendly ones that were released today. But we had a nice chat about financial advices here. You know, I was telling Darts here to invest all his money on Fortune Tiger. You know, really good investment tips over here. Let's go again. Let's see if we can do it. We are going to beat this boss here today, and then that's Other boss, I'm stuck. Well, if you need some bad ones, I got many of them for you. Invest all your money into ostrich eggs. You know, I remember that. I don't know. If over 15 years ago, my dad and my uncle were discussing that for a reason. I guess they saw some outdoors with that. That's a funny memory. I wish I could remember with more details. Let's go again. All right. Share. Give. Alright, let's pogo here. And, ooh, it's not a good idea to pogo. Work 9 to 5. Wow. And what do we do with the money we make after working 9 to 5? How do I get rich extremely fast? Live fast, die young. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Thank you. We have a long way to go. I feel like we are going to beat this boss today. Yes, I learned the moveset. Really wish I could meet Markoth as well. Buy bread. Nice. Nice. Don't die of starvation. We have really good financial advices here. Yep. Yep, do that. And vote in the poll for the next league. Okay. Now focus on staying alive here. And I evaded that very luckily. Whoa. Nice, nice. Ooh, I hate that attack. Jesus, he teleported right above me. Couldn't see that because of those circle exploding attacks. Another good financial advice: try to become rich publishing YouTube shorts. He died in the first second. Yeah, I don't think you are entirely wrong over there. You know, I'm not going to say you are 100% right because I don't know all the details, you know, but I wouldn't be surprised if in the future we discover that you are right. Entirely right. As we were saying before, the other guys joined chat here. Let's go. Whoa. Oof. Straight in my face. But yeah, Darts, are you keeping up with the GTA 6 leaks? The crypto coins and stuff that the guy, the leaker, the hacker, I don't know, his crypto coin, all that drama. I find it very interesting to look at all that. Alright, please add a button to escape this. Okay, cutscene here feels weird if I'm on that side. Too early, too early. I have to time my dashes. I have to time them better. I'll explain that after this attempt here. Here we go. Ooh, I didn't know he could do that with the slashes here. Evading, nice, okay. So anyway, the GTA 6 script that we were talking about, I don't know if you're keeping up with the gaming news, but apparently there's a guy that had access to a load of GTA 6 real content, or apparently people are speculating if he has access to some builds of the game or some videos or whatever. But he's been leaking GTA 6 content since last week, if I'm not mistaken. And he obviously made a crypto coin that skyrocketed in values since last week. And well, he still sometimes he makes polls, you know, if about which content people will be in his next video, and people can vote for that if they buy the if they buy his crypto. You know, that's a big drama going on in the gaming world right now. So anyway, big drama going on, and of course there's the crypto along the way. Oh no, I guess the only trustable crypto coin that we have, from what I hear people saying, is Bitcoin. You know, all other coins people like to call shit coins. You know, maybe Ethereum is like a second choice for trustable cryptos, but I guess you and I think the same stuff about that. It all looks like a very convenient scam, you know. So yeah, that's the drama. Okay, let's go here again. I'll try to keep my distance. Your vessel attempt number 10 or something, or way over that. Radiant difficulty. Don't worry. Good luck with your potatoes. This will be a quick stream, so if I don't see you again, I'll be back tomorrow. Pretty much very earlier. And I died here. My idea is to stream 4 hours earlier than I began today, but sometimes, you know, you have personal stuff to do. Annoying life, you know, there's always stuff that doesn't allow us to game and stuff. Nope, it seems like really trustworthy. Chips coin. Tell me more about it. How do I buy that? Alright. Ooh, he began like that. Pogo, nice. No idea how it didn't kill me. Okay, I'll play carefully. Nice. I should use more magic. Ooh. Okay. From now on, I will only pogo once. Okay, sounds legit. Alright. Okay, it said I wasn't going to pogo more than once, and there I did. Tell me more about the guy that invented chips coins. You know, seems like a interesting fella. And I heard he's going to be in his hometown in a few days. Okay. Nice. Evading. 2 hits. Nice. Whoa. Ooh. Nice, nice. Ooh, I hate that attack. And he's doing it again. Ooh. Don't know if it was a good idea to use that. Maybe I shouldn't play too much with magic like that. Whoa. Nice. Okay, maybe shoot when he's stunned. Ooh. Okay. I got a little carried here. I should let Defender Crest do some damage when he's stunned. Let's try that strategy. Whoa, alright. Ooh, almost. Okay. Not sure if it's a good idea to do that. Ooh. And almost dead. Evading, surviving. Ooh, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Ooh. We might make it. And terrible. Sounds like a very good friend. You know, he seems to really trust his old friends, you know. You get what I'm saying? And he also must really like them. Come on, come on. Okay. Oof. Thankfully. Jesus. Oh boy. Yep, I like that attack. Ooh, almost. Ooh. That parry attack really annoys me. Very loyal indeed. Very loyal. Imagine if he just showed up here. That would be my dream. That would be funny as heck. Why don't you invite him? But no joke, I like that fella, even if he's a very distinguished guy. Okay, here we begin again. Whoa. Alright, time to knock him down. Okay. I can't believe. Oh, right. So the shockwave here screwed me up this time. I might have to take this charm off. There we go. Nice, great start. And ooh, whoa, Jesus! I panicked. Oof. Yeah, I have read your last message and I didn't understand. But no idea how you managed to delete your own message. Yep, but... Well... At least we'll be... in his hometown in a few days. Let's invite him... Let's invite that guy for a pizza. You know, a pizza that could feed a big group, let's say. There we go. We're almost 1 hour in. We have to beat this one today. Yo também não, amigo. Yo não hablo americano. Yo hablo apenas English. Only English. Is it expensive? That pizza place. Interesting. Do they profit? Okay, nice. We didn't fall for... Then I fall for this. I ask you if the pizza place could profit, and friend here didn't have an answer. That's not a good sign. Oh, really? Then how do you think they keep the place open? Sounds like a wonderful place. Oh, Jesus. Really wish I could go in that place, you know. But I don't know, I don't feel secure about going alone in that place. Alright. Oof. Straight dead. Probably not crypto, right, friend? Yep, really. Really looking forward to going to that place. If I go there, I'm going to post a photo of the cheapest pizza in that place. I'm going to post a photo here in that channel, in this channel here. Alright, time to stop joking around. I was only practicing, I was only joking. This time I'm playing for real. I put my gamer goggles. There we go. Let it burn. Okay, my gamer goggles were not clean. Now they are. Okay. Come on. Stunned. Oof. Okay, should have been faster. Unfortunately, I guess the place is not open today. I imagine. Oh shit. I'm actually thinking about adding some sound effects here on the stream. And one of the sound effects I should put is that one, you know, CJ saying that. Oh shit, here you go again. Ooh, whoa, nice. Okay, lucky save. Oh, Jesus, that saved me. That stun saved me. And I died here. They should begin GTA 6 with that line. You know, it would be epic as heck. I can't think of a better line to begin again a game than that one. Oh boy. Nice. Let it damage like that. Oof. Come on, isn't he? Nice. Jesus. We were going great. Might take more time than expected to beat this one. Okay. Nice. Let me breathe. Nice. Ooh, almost died there. Oof, that silly jump. Oof. Jesus Christ. Please finish fight. Ooh. Come on. Nice. We did it. We did it. Jesus, I was getting tired. Whew. One boss left. Cyber Leo. Oh, I understand. A really great theory. And imagine if... I don't know. The guy ended up saying he was suddenly saved by, you know, some guys, and they all said, "We are the Grand Theft Auto. The Grand Theft Auto are the friends we make along the way." Cyber Liu John, the heck, Cyber Liu. I like how people are calling him in Portuguese the alho poró because of the leak, you know. Apparently that's the translation. Okay, let's try to beat this brick over here. Let's see if I can beat it today. This is the only boss left. Where the heck is he? Alright. And now he has 2 shields. Okay. Oh, Jesus. The leaks you make on the dirt. Yep. But I know it's bad for Rockstar, the developers. You know, all that drama going on. But it's been... Yep, we beat it. We beat it. We beat... This is my first Markoth attempt here. We actually beat him. In case you missed that, if you want to check it out, you can rewind the stream, or, you know, I'm going to make a short video about that tomorrow. So there's that. There's the 2 options. But yeah, we just beat it. If you rewind 3 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, you are going to see that attempt, the successful attempt. Yep. Leak in English is alho poró. Really amazing that in Brazil, in Portuguese, it has a very weird name. Alright, let's go again. Markoth. The Balrog of Markoth. The only boss left. If you don't count Pure Vessel, which I haven't unlocked yet. Jesus, I hate when the swords spawn off screen. Really wish I could beat this guy today. Jesus. Alright, where's the next arrow? Nice. Dangerous choices. Okay, I'll focus on keeping an eye on the arrows. Bill mine. Okay, he's going for that. Now he will have 2 shields. Okay, I'll focus on staying alive. Oh boy. Okay, now he will go Bill mine. And I shouldn't... Mind blow my friend here. With the translations. Okay, maybe we should look for some better charms for this fight. If you guys have tips, I'm all ears. I guess Shaman Stone here will be a good idea. Let's go with that. These are my charms, by the way. We are only 1 boss left. It would make my week if I could beat it now. Ooh, that's interesting. Then he's 2 shields already. Nice. Okay, let's focus on staying alive. I'll use my mana when he goes Bell Mine or when he says that. Come on. Okay, that was not a good idea. So far, I spent, I guess, 4 hours on this boss. More than 4 hours, I guess, 4.5 hours. Here we go again. Nice. Ooh, Jesus, that was very lucky, very lucky. Whoa. And I got smashed by the shield. I can't touch him. Jesus. Alright. Here goes with the shield. And I tried to go for too long. Oops. I hate when he goes for that direction. Okay, what if I don't rush? What if I take my time in this fight?
Bill, mine.
Oof. No idea how I survived that. There he goes again. He will come back with the shields. Come on. Alright, we did some damage. Oof. He got greedy. If I stayed, if I waited, and he used magic when he he went for 2 shields, I would have done this. There we go. Sorry for that, Jesus Christ. Sounds like a parent that smoked for his entire life. Sorry for that. Alright. If I don't beat this one today, also no problem. At least we beat your vessel. At least we achieved something. Nice. Where's the shield? Jesus Christ. What? No comments? Jesus. Things just spawned below my foot. Evading. Where the heck is... I didn't know he could get stuck there. Interesting. Come on, come on. Where the heck are the spears? Come on. Bad idea. You can do better than this. Come on, come on. I wasn't going in that direction. I'll answer your question in a bit. Okay. Well, if you can manage to run 4 kilometers daily, you're not bad. 6 months. 6 months. That will be my guess. I know some people that actually they trained 6 months and then they went for a half marathon. Don't know about full marathon. 6 months for a half marathon, 2 years for a full marathon. I have no idea. But that's my guess. I have no knees for that. So good luck with that, friend. Let's go again. I almost fall down to my demise. And now I fall down. Let's go. I will try to do normal attacks. I died. Well, I don't think you need to run a full marathon just to feel alive and healthy. But yeah, I have no idea how long it takes to do a marathon. But yeah, if you can do it, if you can complete that, even if it takes more than 6 hours, it's a big victory. You know, if I manage to survive a marathon, I will be very happy. But I'm cheering for you, bro. I hope you manage to do that. Keep training and tell us your progress. Whoa, alright. Almost died. Great start. Okay. There he is. Bad. Okay, not bad. Almost was. Okay, Jesus. Come on, come on. Time. Now he goes for 2 shields. Jesus Christ. Come on. Oh, kill him with Defender Crest. Okay, time to damage him like that. Jesus. Alright, come on. Now we have to rely on... not on magic anymore. Oof! I don't know how can I get close to him. Ooh, god damn it. It seems like you have a lot of stuff going on at the same time. Try to stay healthy, I guess. Keep running daily, I guess. Try to diversify your exercises, I guess. If you do too much of the same exercise frequently, it might hurt your body, I don't know. Maybe you have... I agree with what Bruno say here in chat. You know? But yeah, try to do something that will make you a little more healthier. I guess that's good. You should never stop doing that. You don't need to run a full marathon just for that. To get healthy. And your professional and investment stuff, yeah, try to focus on 1 or 2 only. I don't know. Let's go again. Let's see if we can make it this time. Whoa, alright. Ooh. Alright, alright. And he is already going for that. Okay, nice. I'll evade those. Really concerned about the moments I can't see the swords. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Evade. Nice, nice, nice. Let's get out of here. Okay. Won't get ready. That shield can kill me. Okay. Let's wait until the shield... Nice! I can't believe I did it! Did it! Jesus, it's over! The last Radiant boss has been defeated. I'm free! I can do other stuff, Jesus! 5 hours just to beat this freak over here. Nice! Okay, let's double check. We did it. Feels too good to be true. Let's double check here. There's a inspect. Yep, we have only 1 boss left. Nice. Okay, so tomorrow we will begin another challenge. We will begin the boss rush mode, which is up there. So we will have to fight all bosses again, but they don't kill me with only 1 hit, and they don't do much damage. So we go for that. There's 1 boss left to do, but I have to unlock him. I have to go through the mode we are going to begin tomorrow. So there's that. Let me change. Let's see which kind of equipments we will use. I'll go with okay, those will be the charms, the equipment, and here we are, almost 1.5 hour on stream. So let me show here. Let's go just the first few fights. Guess I have to go here. There we go. The last challenge in the game. So there's also some extra challenges in the boss rush mode here. I won't do them, but as I mentioned, like, you have to beat all the bosses without dying, even though you don't die in one hit. And there are some extra challenges here. Apparently, I don't remember what those do. I guess you have less mana, no charms, less health, less damage. You could activate all that at the same time to go for the final challenge of the game, but I don't want to go through that. I'm good. Let's have a taste of what's to come tomorrow. Okay. See, I didn't die. Okay, maybe should have equipped something else. At least the bosses don't have crazy amounts of HP. Come on. Jesus, just die. There we go. I'll play defensively. How much HP this one has? Jesus. Nice. Okay, now we heal. There we go. That's the taste of... It will be kind of like this. I can heal here. Let's... Can do it faster. There you go. And that's... We have to beat like 44 bosses in a row. So anyway, I'll leave that for tomorrow. Let me pause here. I'll finish the stream here. I'm happy that we beat all these bosses and stuff. Good having you here, Darts and Bruno, and that other guy with... What was his name? Bricklick Studio. Good having you guys here in chat. I'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. 5:30 p.m. UTC -3 Brazilian time zone. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Hollow Knight or other games. You're on English Gaming, and I will see you next time.